What's good with y'all boys? We back with some more Madden 25 Ultimate Team. First and foremost, I do want to say thank you to everyone for 800 subscribers. I don't know, it's surreal. It's kind of crazy. Appreciate all y'all. Theme Team Search Part 2 dropped today. It's a lot to unpack. My initial thoughts are underwhelmed. I'm highly underwhelmed. But also, like we did get about 34 new cards, mainly for theme team. So every team got a brand new card for whatever position. Like Pat Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey. Every team got a new card basically, right? So is what it is. Only problem I have with this promo is there's no 94s or 97s like part one, like plays out of position. That's my biggest gripe with part two, right? Because for part one, that was fire. Like just even though like I'm not using all of them out of position, like I do have most of them, like Joe Alt, strong safety, Teddy Hendricks, tight end. Um, who else do I have? I have a couple players. Ed Toll, Joe Flack. Flack was fire, by the way. I gotta make a vid of my favorite cards that I'm currently using right now. That's coming soon. But yeah, the 94s, 97s, like that added just another layer to this promo. You know what I'm saying? And that missing in part two, it just feels unfinished, and there's still a part three to go, right? And that's my biggest problem with part two. The lack of 94, well, not lack of, but there just not being 94s or 92s at all. You know what I'm saying? Not 92s, 97s I meant. There's no 97s or 94s of part two. So it's just the same cards in pack still. 94s, 97 wise. No one else got added at a position, right? Um, LTDs, these are a waste of time. Honestly, we'll start with Gronk, right? We'll break it down. And I'm gonna tell you why Gronk is not worth. What's he going for? Gronk is not worth 3.3 million coins. Like if you're buying Gronk, you're getting robbed. Like you're getting robbed in your face. Like the biggest reason why he does not get Avalanche as an X Factor ability, and you need Avalanche on your DBs. You need Avalanche basically everywhere on your whole defense. You know what I'm saying? Because the meta has shifted again. Like we have all these running backs, all these tight ends, wide receivers that have tank, even quarterbacks that have tank and trust, whether it be the golden ticket Drake May or golden ticket Joe Milton. Everyone is running tank and trust at every position. Wherever they could get it at, they're running tank and trust. And Gronk not having avalanche, you're just making him. You're basically being a liability now on defense. Because now, what's gonna happen is 9 out of 10 times you hop online and you play someone else. What's gonna happen is they're gonna dot you up and down the field, right? Is what it is. And what you need that avalanche to at least give yourself a chance to create a turnover, a fumble, just get that momentum back on your side. And Grant not getting that, like you're doing yourself, your defense a disservice. Like you're basically going out there naked, in my opinion, right? It's cool he gets universal coverage, 0 AP, bottleneck, but at the end of the day, like you're gonna get dotted. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And not having avalanche, I feel like it hurts. Like my whole defense avalanche up from the corners to the safeties to the linebackers. I just don't have them on my D line, but that's we gonna get there though, right? So I feel like yeah, it's cool. He's 6'6". That's fire. 98 speed, 97 excel. You can easily boost him to 99 excel and speed. He gets all the team chems. That's great. But again, the biggest problem that holds his card back is no avalanche. You look at the golden tickets. Every golden ticket cornerback, for the most part, gets avalanche. And that's what makes them so good, so special, so unique. The fact that they get avalanche at corners, right? Second LTD, Dexter Lawrence, left guard. Again, this is just a waste of coins. Like 2.7 million. Again, if you're buying this car, you're just wasting your coins. Like there's no need to buy Dexter Lawrence at all. He does not get what's it called, Vanguard. He only gets five buckets. Granted, the old, well, not that one, but 4 buckets, 0 AP. You know what I'm saying? You could find other left guards. Was that 1 AP just now? I just saw that. Wait, hold on. Wait, whoa, what? Was that 1 AP I just saw? I saw 1 AP somewhere. Got the type the 1 AP right there. Okay, so there's other left guards you could get. and just have more zero AP, like get more buckets on them, like other left guards you could get. Let me see. I know for a fact the NFL draft cards, the draft night players, or even just the draft in general, those cards were insane for offensive line. So I would just pick one of those, honestly. Or what you could do is take the free player. I forgot his name. I would just take him and then move him from center and put him at left guard. You know what I'm saying? Like even him right here, Alan Finnegan. He gets all these buckets, right? So you could do a lot more with him. Plus get Vanguard. Unlike with Dexter Lawrence, right? You could do so much more with him over Dexter Lawrence. Same thing even with Sugar Rush. Surprisingly, Steve Hutchinson. I think everything he gets is for zero AP for the most part. Some ones, some twos, but again, like you're getting more buckets. You know what I'm saying? But even like I said, the draft card players. Let me see. Pull it real quick. Let's see. Program. Where's draft at? NFL draft night. Like the right tackle, the left tackle. I'm pretty sure he gets everything for zero AP for the most part. He gets stuff baked into at right tackle. And again, like I'm pretty sure you can move these cards over, like left tackle, whatever. Put him at left guard, whatever. All this stuff for zero AP. So in my opinion, in my eyes, Dexter Lawrence is he's not worth it at all. Like who am I using that left guard? I think it's Alan Faneca. It is Alan Faneca, right? Again, Dexter Lawrence buying him for like over 2 mil doesn't make sense. There's no Vanguard. You only get 4 buckets for zero AP. You're just wasting coins at that point. It doesn't make sense at all. Um, what else I want to talk about? Challenges, right? Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson isn't really the move for challenges. I think you got to get 22 stars. Pretty sure you got to get 22 stars to get Chris Johnson for free. Let me see. Let's view it real quick. Oral. Oh, it's not showing right now, but I'm pretty sure you gotta do 22 stars to get Chris Johnson, right? The problem with Chris Johnson is he's a smaller back. He's more elusive. He's not really, meaty, like fat, like what's his name? Daniel Fa'alai or you know what I'm saying? Like or a Derrick Henry. He's not really big like here he goes right here. Bruce Matthews, right? You could say Bruce Matthews. You take this guy, a free card, and you could put him at left guard. I had him at left guard for a very good minute, and he was amazing for me, right? And I think there's 3 0 AP buckets, yeah. 3 things for 0 AP, real good. Again, like you're just saving coins by not picking up Dexter Lawrence. Doesn't make sense. In my opinion, I'd rather use Bruce Matthews, put him at left guard, than get Dexter Lawrence, right? But back to Chris Johnson, right? The problem with Chris Johnson is, like I said, he's more of a smaller back, elusive back. I believe he does get tanked, but the problem with that though is right because he's so small, he's skinnier, like he's not really up there like on the weight size. Instead of him bouncing, instead of him just like getting hit with like a hit stick or whatever and just going forward, he's gonna like bounce around, probably move backwards. Like he'll get tackled like a lot more easier versus a Daniel Falali or a King Henry or any other big backs you want to throw in the mix, like a golden ticket fullback, forgot his name, or a Mike Allstott. He's gonna go down like a lot. I don't want to say a lot easier, but it's gonna be like less resistance, like for compared to the Chris Johnson, right? So this item quick sells. He's a search champion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to do the challenges for him. He's being. Let me see. What the fuck? Yeah, that's right. I bet. Yeah, the challenges. You got to do the challenges for Chris Johnson. But yeah, he gets again the X Factors, 2 of them, Wrecking Ball, Rack 'em Up, Yak 'em Up, Fright Train, Angry Runs, Truz. It's all cool. It's all cool, cute, engraving, whatnot. But again, right? He's not gonna get the good spin. like a Falele or a Derrick Henry or the bigger backs. He won't get that good spin. And number two, when you hit him, odds are he's gonna go down again. Not odds are, he is gonna go down a lot easier compared to the bigger bats. And again, like the method is shifted. Like this year for Madden, it's not about the smaller backs. Last year was about like the smaller backs. You could juke more, like do quicker cuts. You know what I'm saying? This year's all about this year's all about how big your backs are and can they spin. Can they get the good spin? It's not about being shifty and elusive and juking. It's about how big are you? Can you run through people and can you spin? And Chris Johnson will not check off any of those boxes. So to me, he's just not worth it. Like, yeah, like do your challenges, obviously, but still, personally, I wouldn't use him. Again, it's all the team chems, cool, but again, not worth it in my opinion. Who is worth it though, in my opinion, would be Tim Tebow. He's another free card, right? You're gonna get him by maxing out all the stars and your solo challenges. So that's 33 stars, right? The thing about Tim Tebow, why he's gonna be good, one, and this is a big thing, he's right-handed. You see it right there? Right-handed Tim Tebow, right? He got the same treatment as Michael Vick, Golden Ticket, and the Zero Chill promo Michael Vick, right? So that's fire. He's gonna get two X factors: angry runs, dots, pro reads, running gun, bazooka, everything, right? Me personally, I will go dots. I will go dots, and you can either go brick wall or trust. I feel like you can't go wrong with either one. I would probably go trust, but I'm not mad if you go brick wall because the reason about brick wall is she's gonna break that first sack attempt, and that's gonna make room for you to make a big play, whether it be on your feet or finding someone wide open down the field. Because normally what happens is right, defenders get lazy. Like people get lazy. They're like, oh, I bet I got him for a sack, and they let their guard down. And when you break that sack, their guard is let down, and now that's your chance to make a big play happen. So that's why brick wall is so good. Trez, we know about that. Can't fumble as you can't fumble as a result of a tackle. It's not necessarily true, as we come to see. Truz and Tank did get nerfed, so it's more of a mental thing. It's more of a psychological thing, actually. But still, it's just like a good, thing to have. Like trust, it just gives like the extra edge to be more fearless. You feel me? So breakable trust, I'm not mad at it. Also maybe Gambit, I guess. Like Gambit, it just makes you have to click on to get a pick. Because if you don't click on for a pick, the AI is not going to pick it off. They'll just stand there and you'll just catch it, probably. So also I believe Gambit is partially the lead with Gunslinger combined as well. So that's Gambit. But yes, Tim Tebow will be very good. He's a free card as well, so expect Tim Tebow to be a lot of people's in-game quarterback because he gets everything you need. Affordable discounts too. I believe the most you might run on him would be 2 AP because you're gonna need tactician. You're gonna need tactician, so it's gonna be 1 AP, and you're gonna need gift wrap. That's gonna be 1 AP. Where's it at? Right here, 1 AP. You might need 3 AP for Gunslinger, I feel like. I think the most might be 3 AP for that Gunslinger. Yeah. Max will be 3 AP. But even then, still not bad for 3 AP. Again, like I said, he'll be most guys in game QB1. He's gonna be a really good card when he drops. So do your challenges. Get 33 stars. Make sure you're up to date on that. And grind it out. It should be easy to get him. Real easy to get him. Also, I want to talk about the house rules. The new house rules is updated. It is new. Um, It's different from week one. As you can see, obviously, 3 points for interception. I like how they did that instead of like the last one back for the combine, where it was like if you got an interception, it would deduct points from your opponent. I didn't like that because if your opponent already had 0 points and you got a pick, then there's like nothing happened. But now it's like if you get a pick, you'll get 3 points yourself, right? So 8 points for a passing TD or rushing touchdown. It don't matter like how far you are from the goal line. You could be 50 yards away and get a touchdown. It won't matter. It's gonna be 8 points no matter what. It's gonna be the same thing, 15 yards first downs. Only difference is now is you won't get those 2 points for getting 15 yards, right? First and 19 points, so it's gonna be faster games, really. It don't matter who gets there first. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, get there first, you win. That's it. Simple. It's simple. First and 19 wins. Or if they quit out, that's how it works. It's pretty fast. I already got my token. I don't want to say it's pretty easy, but because I could see some guys struggling. Um, I do run a different offense for All Pro just because All Pro is just wicked gameplay. So for me, it was pretty easy. So I already got my token. I'm holding it for now, only because Steve Smith's price isn't that great. I'm trying to like I might just see how Night Train Lane might look really. What's Steve? Here you go, Steve Smith. What's he going for? 467. Yeah, like people know that this card is not it. One, he's short, which isn't really a bad thing because short receivers they do get better animations to get down and catch the ball and avoid knockouts. So being short isn't really a bad thing. Double me, there's no need to get him double me. He's too short for that. But I feel like he's a solid card just because his height. You can avoid the KOs. I'd put him in a slot really, and like just have him like run drags, slants, corner routes, stuff like that. But I'm not I'm not gonna use my token for him. Honestly, there's no need. I might just keep both of them for Night Train Lane. Maybe he might do numbers. Probably not. Again, only because the glaring issue is the lack of avalanche on this card. So again, he's a liability, just like Gronk. He's 6'1". He gets all the X factors. He gets everything for zero AP. But again, not having avalanche just hurts that card as a cornerback. It's just a liability. Pat Tillman, I believe he's now more than Steve Smith. I think he was lower than Steve at one point. He's like 480 now. But yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna just save both my tokens, get my third token next week, and just redeem Night Train Lane 3 times if that's possible. Because yeah, those other two cards they're pretty weak. What's the tokens at? Let me see. Season pass. All right, come on, game. Where is it? Grand and Guardians? Is this it? No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm selling. Let's see. What's it at? I ain't gonna add this shit out either. What the hell is it at? Oh, Showdown. There we go. Boom. Just so you guys see, I'm not capping. See, I already got two of my tokens. We got it early. We got it on stream like real quick, real easy. I think in like 30 minutes. So yeah. And again, like these tokens do transfer over week to week. So like I said, if you want, you could essentially hold all three tokens and redeem the same player 3 times. Odds are I'm gonna just do that and just redeem Night Train Lane 3 times because Steve Smith holds no value. Pat Tillman holds no value. I'm not using either of them because both of those cards are pretty bad. Maybe Pat Tillman could be a good looper, but my days of looping are done. Like it's over for that. I'm just sending just a straight for a D line because Karloff is just like George Karloff is just so good paired with Hassan Reddick. They're just so good. Like there's no point to even loop anymore for me. So I'm gonna just hold those two, get my third next week, and just redeem Night Train Lane 3 times and sell him off. That's my plan. Also, finally, last thing I want to say about this new part 2 promo is this, right? My plan was to open all these packs that we got from part 1 and try to pull an LTD on one of the newer cards. But because part 2, in my opinion, is such a letdown, there's no need to even go for the LTD in my opinion because Again, Gronk doesn't get Avalanche. Dexter Lawrence doesn't get Vanguard. So there's no point. There's no point even trying to pull them. They could just stay where they at on the ocean block. I'm good. They could stay in that pack for like here. So I'm gonna just hold all these, keep playing the new house rules week 2, try and get more packs, and hopefully week 3 has better players. So I'm saving these for week 3 now, and just gonna stack up some more. That's my goal, my plan, my mission right there. Again, that's just what I'm doing. If you guys want to try and pull Gronk or Dexter Lawrence and go against what I said, then hey man, do you. But again, in my honest opinion, and this me keep just keeping it a buck, how I feel, right? Gronk and Dexter Lawrence are completely two worthless cards that are just overpriced for no reason at all. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you like, I would not recommend. I do not recommend paying 3 mil for Gronk. I don't recommend even paying a mil for Gronk. In my opinion, he should be like 500K. For the sheer fact he does not get Avalanche. It's just a liability out there at corner. There's no point to have corners with no Avalanche. You're not helping yourself, right? Dexter Lawrence, it's literally no point. It's literally no point to spending over 2 mil, 3 mil for Dexter Lawrence at left guard. He only gets 4 buckets for 0 AP. You could get someone. You could get someone cheaper. You could get someone so much cheaper. You could use that what's his name, Bruce Matthews card. Put him at left guard. He's gonna be perfectly fine at left guard for you. Trust me. I done did it. But yeah, man. That being said, appreciate all y'all, man. Hopefully this helps someone. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. As always, God bless. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video or stream. I'ma holla at y'all.